What's up, guys? I hope everybody's doing well out there. This video is going to be a little bit different. I was actually out this morning doing a walk and talk video, but there was so much going on and I kept getting stopped and talking to people and stuff. I kept losing train of thought where I was going with the video and things I was talking about. But it's a serious issue that I wanted to talk about. So when I got home, I just kind of sat down and talked about what I wanted to talk about, share it with you guys. So this video, like I said, is different. You guys are just going to see me walking and where I walked around and things like that. And I cut my voice out of the video and put the voice of the video where I was sitting down talking about this issue. I wanted to get these points across. I wanted people to know what's going on, understand certain things. Like I said, there was just too much going on. So anyways, I guess enjoy this video. Like I said, me walking, no sound, but me talking with sound, if that makes sense. So anyways, enjoy the video. What's up, guys? I hope everybody is doing well out there. You know what? Today I want to talk a little bit about, first of all, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not here to interpret the law. I'm not here to give out legal advice here in the Philippines. Let's get that straight. That's not me. The only one, first of all, I want to say the only one that can give legal advice here in the Philippines is an attorney. It's an attorney. That being said, I seen something here the other day that I want to share. There's a lot of things right now going on in the YouTube world. How do I know? People send me stuff. And I've always said there's people out there that it's lip service. They fill people full of lip service without actually backing up what they have to say. And then there's people out there that back up what they have with what they have to say with actual proof, with actual documentation. So I tend to believe the person that has actual proof and actual documentation than someone that's just out there filling people full of lip service. But I came across this article and I found it pretty interesting. It said, the article says, excuse me, I need to quit doing this, right? Anyways, move on. And I'll put the article down below. It says, YouTube vlogger arrested in Cebu City for allegedly trafficking teenagers selling sex videos. A self-proclaimed vlogger based in Cebu City was arrested late last week for allegedly recording and selling his explicit video with a teenager without the latter's knowledge. The victim, a 17-year-old employee of a business processing outsource firm, had been an acquaintance of the suspect for quite some time. The teenager learned that their explicit video was circulating online after his friend alerted him about it. He also discovered that the suspect was earning money from the uploading of the video. The teen victim then filed a police report, which led the authorities to conduct an entrapment operation. The cops contacted the suspect and pretended to be a client who wanted to buy a copy of the video. The police also told the suspect that he wanted to get from the victim, and the vlogger allegedly agreed to pimp out the teenager. The suspect was arrested in the village of Luhang, where he lives. Seized from the vlogger were cash, an ID, a passport, a cell phone. He will also be charged with trafficking. Meanwhile, his victim is currently under the custody of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. It doesn't say who this vlogger was. But he got busted. You know what? This video is not for vloggers. It's basically for anybody that comes here. I've discussed that in the past, but there seems to be this big thing right now with YouTube vloggers here in the Philippines. There's a thing called fight or flight, right? When you're trapped, when you're ready to get busted or you're ready to get arrested or in trouble, what are you going to do? Fight? In other words, stay here and fight the charges? or flight. Get out of the Philippines as quick as you can. You know, here's another thing, guys, and I've seen this. You've got guys that come here and they're with a married woman. Now, granted, that married woman's husband might have left the scene years ago. Left her, left the kids, said, I don't want anything to do with it. Guy comes in, hey, I met this married woman. The married woman says the husband left the scene years ago. He doesn't want to be around. But that husband finds out. Trust me, people do talk. Just because that husband's not around doesn't mean that husband's family is not around. That family can look and say, you know what? She's with this foreigner. She's still married. It's against the law. You are not allowed to date or be with a married woman here. It's against the law. The family goes and contacts the ex-husband. Hey, your wife, she's with a foreigner. That's against the law here. How can we extort this foreigner for money? And you might laugh, but you know, I've seen it. I've seen it. All of a sudden, after all these years, here comes the husband. Either you give me money to make me go away, or I'm going to press charges against you. It's happened. It's happened. I've seen other cases where the guy is gone and he ain't ever coming back. And then it's funny because I see these couples pass themselves off as husbands and wives, but they're not. That wife cannot, unless there's annulment, cannot remarry. Simple as that. You can get in trouble for that. You can get jammed up for that. A single person, you know, here's another thing. You got people that are single. They might be breaking the law, or they are breaking the law. And they got fight or flight. What are they going to do? They've come here. They've said, I don't want to get married. Don't have plans to get married. I don't want to have kids. I don't want to make commitments. I just want to be with one, move to the next one, move to the next one. He gets caught up in something illegal. What he's done illegal. Charges could be coming his way. He's got two choices, fight or flight. In that case, that person's gonna flight. He's gonna flight. You can run the risk of, you know, oh, I think what I'm doing is right. I don't care what anybody says. You know, I read up on the law. They interpreted the law how they want it to be interpreted to benefit them. They don't really know the law, or they stay. And what happens is they could get summoned to appear in court. And at that point in time, what's going to happen? You know, if somebody was smart, they would notify the Bureau of the BI, the Bureau, what is it? Spit it out. Spit it out. The BI, the Bureau of Immigration. And they can put a hold on that passport so that person can't leave. But if that person knows there could be cases pending or coming their way, boy, they better, it's up to them. But boy, they better get out of here quick as they can. Now what'll happen if you leave, you get out. Whew, I made it out. That case is still not gone away. It'll still be here. Now, if you try to return, oh, hey, hang on. There's a case now. Let's snatch him up. Or they might not even allow you to come back into the Philippines. So for a single person, fight or flight, I'm not going to say what to do, but take it upon yourself on what to do. Here's another situation, a married person. What if you're married here in the Philippines? What if you came to the Philippines, you sold everything you owned back where you came from, you don't own nothing. You don't, you severed all ties from where you came from. You commit a crime. Say you and your wife, for heaven's sakes, commits a crime. And they're getting ready to charge you with a crime. Now, it's not that simple. You just can't say, oh, I'm going to take my wife, and even kids, if you have kids, and say, I'm getting out of here, I'm getting out of here. Now, you have children that are of dual citizenship. You registered them, they can leave, they have passports, all that good stuff, they can leave. But what about your wife that can't leave? What if you get out of here before basically the shit hits the fan? What do you do? I mean, you came here, you got married, you have kids, you bought a house, you have cars, you have investments, you have motorcycles. Man, you're living a good life here. And because you made mistakes along the way, now it's coming back to haunt you. What do you do? There's some serious things going on right now. I'm not at liberty to say what's going on, but things are. Some people are going to find out real quick, that people aren't just talking. There's action going on. Another thing, here's things that the government just doesn't put up with. They're not going to put up with. First of all, drugs. They're not putting up with it. If you're involved with that, you might be sitting back going, I only do a little bit, nobody's going to catch me. But what happens if they nab the dealer? What if they nab that dealer and they say, hey, listen, let's work something out. We know you're dealing to people. We'll reduce your sentence, or we'll even throw it out if you give us names. Like that guy got set up. You give us names. And like I said, you could be sitting there going, I only do a little bit. Well, what if they set you up? What if, I know there's a lot of what ifs. There's always what ifs in life. And this guy drops your name and bam, they got you. A little bit. Now what do you do? They don't put up with that kind of stuff. Another thing they don't put up with here is like underage kids and like cyber SCX crimes and stuff like that. They don't put up with it. They don't put up with it. It don't matter if you did it 4 or 5 years ago. If it gets reported and it's proven, not lip service, not somebody saying, but proven that you did this, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. What do? Fight or flight. Do you want to take the chance? If you know what you did is illegal, and there's some people that in their minds, they don't think what they did is illegal. But if they really looked at themselves and actually at what they've done and what they're doing, in the Philippines, it's illegal. It might not be illegal in another country where you're from, but in the Philippines, it's illegal. There was somebody out there that put out this, this legal advice. And like I said in the beginning of the video, don't take legal advice from a foreigner here. Right? Loud motorcycle. Don't take legal advice from a foreigner here, especially if they looked it up online, or oh, they went to my neighbor who knows the local police. Don't take advice from them. Take it from an attorney. Take it from a lawyer. They know the law of the Philippines. Listen to them. Listen to them. But what do? What do you do? I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's not my job. I guess I'm going to tell you what to do. Don't break the law here. But you've got people here that think they're not breaking the law. They're not. This thing, innocent and proven, or guilty and proven innocent, don't believe that. Don't believe it. You're not guilty until proven innocent. People would run around the Philippines here saying, you're guilty. I'm taking you to court. You're guilty. No, don't believe that. That's horse. That's horse caca. Don't believe that. Here's the thing, guys. Greed. Greed, no matter where you are in the world, greed. You think to yourself, all right, you know what? I'm going to break the law a little bit here. Online, not online, here. Wow, I made pretty good money just breaking that law just a little bit. I'm going to do it some more. More money. More money. Those are the people that come here with barely enough money to survive. And they say, let me think what I can do. And they break the law. More money, more money. Before you know it, they got more money in their pocket, more money in their pocket. Before you know it, they're not, oh, I'm not getting caught. I'm not getting caught. It's been years now, I'm not getting caught. And all of a sudden, boom, it takes one person that knows your business. It takes one person that knows what you've done. That one person who could be mad at you because you have a falling out. And like I said, lip service, people lip service. But I've seen it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've seen lip service from people. Oh yeah, well they did this and they did that and they did that and they did that. Where's your proof? Then I know people that can back up what they say with proof. So all I'm saying is, you know, there like I said, there are YouTubers out there that they're trying to hide what's going on. And some think they're right. Some in their brain have they've convinced themselves of what they're doing is right. Others have know what they've done is wrong, and they're doing the old flight. They're getting out, which I guess is kind of smart because you run that risk of sitting here in jail. But like I said, this doesn't even, you know, this is for anybody out there. Anybody out there who is in the Philippines. I know I've talked about this before, and other people have talked about this. But it caught my eye, this article, when it said, YouTuber caught for this. You know, and he was taking videos, taking photos, uploading it online. Boom, that's a crime right there. Not only that, the person was underage. You have people, there's probably people out there right now, you know, taking photos and videos of, you know, this and that or whatever. They know that what they're doing is wrong. They know what they're doing is wrong. They're encrypting their videos and photos, thinking that, hey, I can't get caught. If you're on the radar, you can encrypt as much as you want. They can break that encryption, especially when you head to the airport. Now, wait, hang on. This person has a hold on their passport, on their visa. They can't leave. Oh, this person has encrypted stuff in their computers and on their cell phones. Let's get it. Let's begin the fun. Guys, you got to be careful. You know what? The only way to not have to worry about this kind of stuff is don't break the law. Don't break the law. They're not going to, you know, if you do get out of the Philippines, they're not going to call your country and say, let's expedite this guy back for a, you know, for a crime. Now, if you're some crazy lunatic running around here snuffing people out and this and that, and you're just, you know, 10 most wanted in the Philippines or whatever, yeah, but they're not going to keep you here if you didn't pay a fine, a traffic fine or anything like that. But there it is, fight or flight. What are you going to do? What would you do? What would you do? So anyways, with that being said, take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of the sick, the elderly, and the young. Don't break the law while you're here. Enjoy your retirement here. Take care of your pets. We'll talk to you later.